Hey, what's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Let me know y'all can hear me. Somebody give me a mic check. Let me know you can hear me. And this is not gonna be. It's not gonna be long. At least I'm trying not to let it be long. Okay. Shit, make sure I got everything set up. Got everything. Okay. Let me see. Is this working over here? Yeah, this working. All right. What's going on, good people? Good evening or good afternoon, wherever. 5 o'clock. Well, it's 5 o'clock my time. I don't know what time it is where y'all at, but I guess that's. I don't know. Is 5 considered evening or is it 6 considered evening? I don't know. We used to. How many of y'all remember we used to get these things called TV guides in the mail, and you could flip through the pages and you could tell what's coming on the day that same day. You could tell what was coming on the day after. You could tell what was coming on the whole week. They used to send you these TV guides to your house, like I think every week they come in the newspaper or something like that. You know, you could just see what's coming on and you can make a decision if you want to watch it now, if you want to watch it or not. But now everything's so digital now, you can just click a button on the remote control and see what's coming on, So I don't know, right, right, Kurt. The TV guide book. I used to love them damn things. So the reason I say that because I don't know, is 5 o'clock considered evening or is it 6 o'clock? Because according to the TV guide, we used to get 6 o'clock was considered evening. So I guess it's technically not evening yet. I guess I don't know, but I guess that all depend on what time zone you're on too as well. Okay. Hey, Chase, what's going on, honey? Carol, what's going on? Roll them out, what's going on? Roll them out. I don't know. You still doing your news thing? I haven't seen you lately. Are you still doing your thing? Okay. And I'm starting trying to get put stuff on the website. Hopefully y'all getting the emails. I'm getting them now, so hopefully y'all are getting them too when I post up stuff. Um, yeah, Miss Queen. Hey, babe, how you doing? My man Daniel still talking about that alternator. He said he still needs alternator fixed. All right, all right, all right. I thought I put this thing on Do Not Disturb. Hold on. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Okay, I thought I put that on Do Not Disturb. Okay. You said that thing was like the old phone, but yeah, the yellow pages, the white pages, which I think they still do the yellow pages today. I think they still do the yellow pages today. I think they do. Um, it is not as big as it used to be. They're kind of small now. So they're not as big as they used to be. So, uh, I just been sick. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Well, I hope you get well soon. Everybody getting sick. Hell, I feel a little sick. Not much, but a little sick. But I'm alright though. I'll be alright. And I felt like I tried to come down with a cold or something last week, but I took care of that quick. I didn't know they still sell stuff that, for your nose. I thought everybody went saline now, but there's actually some stores that still, if y'all remember these things back in the day, they was like vapors or something like that. You put it up your nose and you sniff the vapors. I think Vic sold it back in the days. I don't know, but I went to Dollar Tree last week and I saw they had one and they had Himalaya salt in it and some kind of oil in it and put that some bitch in my nose and hear that vapor. I said, shit, you inhale too much of this shit, you're gonna be high as hell. You inhale too much of this shit, you're gonna be high as fuck. So yeah, y'all get them nose vapors, which I think they probably better. I don't know, depending on how sensitive you are to salines. That shit strong as hell, so y'all be careful putting that shit up your nose. That shit get you high as hell. It probably get you high as hell. All right. Uh, yeah, I be careful with that damn thing. Yeah, he alright with his bad ass. He alright with his bad. I swear that boy think he a child. He think he a child. All right, guys. So let's get into this real quick. And thanks to Chase Amy. I didn't know it was another update. Yeah, I know I did a video recently about the mom coming out and speaking about her child or whatnot, and I said that far as her apology, my thing is this: if it's genuine, I'm for it. I had nothing against it. If she's really truly genuine, will she sound like it? I don't know. Yeah, y'all know how they go sometimes. But if she's really genuine, then hey, I can have some kind of I don't want to say condolence. I don't know what word I'm looking for. I guess I can have some kind of solace, I guess, in saying that hey, just shit happens. But it all depends on how you take the apology, because everybody probably don't take it the same. Well, what we're gonna hear here is we're gonna hear a little bit more what's going on, and plus she's not blurring her face out no more. She has just showing her face, and she's gonna speak a little bit on what transpired. And this is where y'all come in there, because I'm really doing this because I want to know what y'all think about what y'all gonna hear about this situation. Now, keep in mind the 12-year-old allegedly supposed to have mental issues too. And the 59-year-old woman supposed to have mental issues. So you got one young one that got mental issues, and you got an older woman that's dealing with mental issues. All right? I'm saying allegedly about the 12-year-old because we just don't know. I mean, we could just go by what they said about the 59-year-old that she got it, but the mom says that he has mental issues too. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to what the mom got to say. Again. All right.
Mother of a 12-year-old who is accused of stabbing a neighbor, says that her son is full of regret. Fox 26's Dominique Keith joining us live with an update tonight. Dominique.
Yeah, the mom of the 12-year-old says she never thought it would be her reality visiting her son in a juvenile detention center after he was charged with stabbing a nearly 60-year-old woman.
Oh God, it's me again. Let's do this. We got to get through this.
Now, y'all heard the first thing she said, God is me again. Now, I don't know what she meant by that. Is she talking about her son and did something again? Or she just speaking in general like, oh, shit, something else went crazy, So just think about that. The first thing come out of her mouth, God is me again. So what does that mean,
Khadijah says praying and crying have replaced eating and sleeping since Saturday, when her two sons, 7 and 12 years old, were captured on another neighbor's home camera walking up a neighbor's driveway, and investigators say the 12-year-old went into the 59-year-old woman's garage and stabbed her several times.
It hurt so bad because first it was a woman. It's a woman he did it to, but also because it's my child. It's my child.
Khadijah had been at work when it happened. Her mom was watching her children, and she soon received the tragic news.
I just started screaming and hollering.
She says her 12-year-old was diagnosed with mental illness when he was 8, has been getting treatment since, and has had several stays in mental health hospitals. He's now locked up in juvenile detention.
My big boy's scared. He's really scared, and he's really regretful of what he's done. He doesn't understand why he can't come home.
Why did he do it?
He say that she was cussing at them and yelling at them, was trying to hit them with a rake.
Did he tell you why he took it upon himself to try to handle it?
He said he blacked out.
After the confrontation, the boys came back minutes later wearing gloves before the woman was stabbed. She says the son she knows loves school, is on the honor roll, and friendly.
I pray that she be okay, in which I know now she's okay, and I pray that she gets the help she needs.
The woman is now in stable condition. Neighbors say she too suffers from mental illness. Earlier Saturday, before she was stabbed, the Harris County Sheriff's Office says deputies were called to the woman's home because she was attempting to hit and steal from her landscapers.
I just want to say sorry again, because I am sorry. I'm truly sorry. He gets mental help. He receives everything I can, but if there's anything else that anybody wants to recommend for him, please tell me. Don't feel scared to tell me. Let me know what y'all recommend.
Now, Khadijah says Saturday was her boys' first time riding their bikes on a different street without her. But again, she was at work and her mom was watching her children. And she says not only did her son hurt someone else and likely his own future, but she says her other children are very affected by what happened. Her 7-year-old, for instance, she says her son's school has been very supportive, but in order for him to continue to go to school, the 7-year-old now has to be isolated from the other children. Reporting live in downtown Houston, I'm Dominique Keith, Fox 26 News.
All right, guys. So y'all heard that. I didn't want to stop it too much, because I want y'all to hear the whole thing without me stopping it. But I'm gonna go back and replay it again and try to get my take on it as we hear it. But for those of you who just heard it now, what do you think? This is very interesting. It is very interesting in all type of ways. At the end, I kind of felt for her a little bit because when you said anybody who got anything to recommend to me, please don't hesitate to recommend something to me. Now, when you say that, it tells me that you don't know what to do now because it sounds like to me your boy's out of control. That would have sounded like to me. Now, I could be wrong. It'd be up to her to say, hey, you're correct or you're not correct when you say that. But when you go out there, that's a public cry you just made. Anybody who got any recommendations, recommend stuff to me. He's 12 years old. 12 years, what all have you tried? And apparently what all you tried, baby, it ain't worked. Apparently now. And like I said in my last video that I did on this, you says he gets bucked up when he gets upset. My thing is, I asked the question, what do he do to you when he get upset with you? Does he buck up at you? And if he does, what do you do to redirect him? Because I don't know if you discipline him or not when he buck up. I don't think because he got mental illness that he's excluded from being disciplined. It's still got to be some kind of discipline in the house. And I'm not necessarily saying whippings. It don't have to be that. But if he's out of control like that, there got to be some kind of redirection and discipline in the house, first of all. All right? Now, one of the recommendations I would say is, where this boy daddy at? We always ask that question. And I'm sure in the comment section of this story that keep going on, a lot of people have been asking that same question. Where's dad at? And that saddens me when you hear children like this who have mental issues and the dad is nowhere around. That's sad because I think this is one of the times that the dads need to be there the most when they got a son that's out of control. And not only that, a daughter that's out of control. All right? Because again, these children, or nobody for that fact that matter, asked to have these situations going on with them. It just said that they do have them going on with them. Okay? All right? Now I will have another question is, I want to know what is his level? What is his mental level? In the field that I work in, I think the 6 is the highest. And if you got a 6, that mean you just like a tornado. You'll tear up anything in your path, when you get them triggers. If they are level 6, they will fuck up everything. All right? More like one of the situations that happened down there in Baltimore, and prayers to the people down there in Baltimore. It'd be like something like that if they level 6. When they get in their mode, they get triggered. Man, it's head to the captain. So I wonder what is his level of mental issues he's dealing with. Because think about what she said earlier. He's been in there several times. He's been in the mental institute several times. So by you saying that too, again, makes me believe that you just out of options. You don't know what to do, baby. That he's out of control. He's out of control. And now I want to know how old your mom is, trying to watch him, because if she's an elderly, I'm not going to underestimate that because, again, just because she may be elderly means she can't tear his ass up. But, a lot of elderly people have health problems too, so it's only so much that she probably can do. He probably buck up at her and be talking shit to her. And what do you do then if she makes phone calls to you and say, hey, he done cussed me out, this, that, third. Again, what do you do? What do you do? What is the redirection? What is the discipline when he does this? All right. Now, you goes on to say that, the lady right here goes on to say that was the first time they rode down the street on their bike. Now, I don't know if I too much believe that or not. I don't know, because I just find it ironic. They ride down a bike. They ride their bikes on the street for the first time, and you already get into an altercation. Okay. Now, unless they rode their bikes down the street and the lady just started popping off at them for no reason, which it could be a possibility, because according to the neighbor in the other news articles, she said they had to call the police over there because, the lady get erratic, and they say she was trying to steal stuff from, I guess, the people who's doing stuff to her house or whatever the case may be, landscaping, whatever they say, she was trying to steal and hit them or whatever the case may have been. So unless they rode the bike down there and she just looked at them and started cussing them out, I really don't believe that's the first time they've been on that street. Okay? And I would find it kind of hard to believe that the lady just would look at them riding on the bike and start cussing at them. All right? Here's what I think what happened. I believe they've been on that street before. I believe they probably heard the neighborhood complain about the woman. All right? I believe they said something to the woman first. I'm sorry. I just believe they said something to the woman first. I could be wrong, but I believe they said something to that woman first that made her trigger, and she started doing what she was doing. Now, this thing about the rake, this is the first time I'm hearing about the rake. I don't know where that's coming from, but this is the first time I heard this about the rake. So where the rake coming from? Nobody ain't said nothing about this woman trying to hit anybody with a rake. Even the neighbors ain't said that. She tried to hit anybody with a rake. So where's this coming from about the rake? All right? Not saying that it did happen, but still, even the neighbor in the neighborhood didn't say nothing about she tried to hit them with a rake. All right? Or did I miss that? All right? Hey, can y'all still hear me? Hello? Yeah, can y'all still hear me? Let me know. Can anybody still hear me? All right, cool. All right. I finna say, man, come on now. Yeah, so this the first time I'm hearing anything about a rake. So I'm having a hard time believing that's what happened. And look like somebody already said in the chat room, I believe they went over there and started fucking with that woman, and shit went left, and he want to be Billy Badass, got the bike, pulling his pants up, talking shit to that woman. All right? Now, she said he told her. The mom said he told her that he blacked out. Okay? Could it be a possibility he blacked out? Could be. But see, here's what I'm tripping off of. Usually when I hear somebody say they black out, it's right there in the moment. They don't go to the house and grab some and take their time putting on gloves, then come right back. I don't know. I never heard that before. I never blacked out before, so I don't know what it's like. But anytime I heard somebody black out, it's like right there in the moment. Right there in the moment where you're already in the altercation, where you're already fighting, this, that, the third, and somebody just keep beating you and stomping you and just won't stop until somebody literally get them off of you. That's what I heard what blackouts are. I never heard of a blackout day. I blacked out, so I ran home. I put on gloves. I got a knife. My brother put on gloves, and we rode our bikes back over there. I never heard that before. But again, could be a small possibility. I don't know. I just ain't never heard that before. I think he just giving his mama something to say because he really have no explanation as to why he did it. especially after somebody already told y'all to leave that woman alone, and you come back 10 minutes later. Come on now, again, I understand you saying he deal with mental issues now, but still, some stuff just sound like, hold up now, I'm scratching my head on that, because somebody told them to leave that woman alone. You had a neighbor come in and say, leave that woman alone. I don't know. What do y'all think? Am I wrong or what? I don't know. Anybody in the chat room that deal with blackouts, is it possible that you black out, you can go all the way back home and grab an object and come back and do that? I mean, can you do it? I don't know. But it sounds a little bit too far. I mean, listening to it sounds a little bit far-fetched. Okay? Well, look like I already got my answer. Chase Amos says she's not buying the blackout. Like I said, I'm not really feeling it either. What I think what happened was he got hot. He got upset. Like his mom said, he has behavior issues. He got so pissed off that he wanted to redeem himself by hurting the lady because he was mad. And he's out of control. Okay? And furthermore, I had to ask this question too. And I hope the mom understand I'm not trying to beat you up. But check it out. I had to ask these questions. I got to ask this question too. Why were they on that street? You say it's the first time they rode their bike on that street. What was they doing over there? What reason they had to go over there if that's the first time they rode the bike on the street? Now, he may be lying to you on that too. He probably been on there a few times before. But he just telling you that, know what I'm saying, to try to pacify you, Mom. He probably tell you that to pacify you. All right? He probably been on that street before. And ironically, he go past this woman's house, they get into an argument. All right? So, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, did it happen the way he's saying it? And it's kind of hard to say that it didn't happen the way it's being explained to the mom. But the mom is only going by what he told her. That's it. But the question is, do she believe the story? Okay? Because she was at work. Okay? Now, here's the thing here. Whoever got that Ring camera, I hope they caught the whole incident from top to bottom. If they caught the whole incident from top to bottom, they could show everybody what happened. All right? And if they did ride their bike and that lady started talking shit to him, okay, cool. He told the truth. All right? So hopefully whoever got that Ring camera, depending on how long a Ring camera record events, maybe they could put the video out there and they could tell everybody everything what happened. But as of right now, I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. I believe that boy went over there, and you can't blame the 7-year-old because he followed behind his big brother. Or unless you can blame the 7-year-old, he probably just as bad too. Who knows? But the 7-year-old, I ain't gonna knock him too hard because he following behind his big brother. All right, he doing what his big brother doing, what they call follow the leader. By his big brother being 12 years old, he just going by what the 12-year-old doing, and got himself in some mess that he didn't see coming, or maybe that he did. Who knows? All right, but other than that though, that 12-year-old took too much. He took a lot of time to do what he do and planned to do what he did, and he did what he did. All right, and he did what he did. So that's the way I look at it, until they show the video or whatever happened, I'll believe it. But right now, it sounds like to me, he only telling half truths. All right. Chris, I have my blackout. It's not good. I have ended up hurting a few people. I tell everyone I get upset where I have a blackout. Just leave me alone. But some don't listen. I don't know if I ever blacked out before. I don't know. I probably have. Just didn't realize it. I probably have. But still, if I did, it was right there in the moment. I didn't run in no house and grab an object and finish the job. If anything, let's just say the fight just started. All right, man, we squabbling. I go run to get an object, and once I hit him once with the object, yeah, I might black out then because I'm in the moment. And I'm going to keep on hitting him because I'm in the moment, all right? I don't think me going to get something that I actually blacked out. All right? Hold up. Somebody just sent me something. Hold on. The video you played, is it the same one for the link? Yes, this is. Right, I'll jump in and talk about that too. But yeah, far as the blackout thing, man, far as I know what a blackout is, that's something that's in the moment, you know. So if I hit you with an object and keep on hitting you, yeah, I'm blacking out then. I ain't never heard about a blackout, ran to the house and grabbed some and then just black out in the whole process, you know. But then again, I don't know. You know, I thought blackout was something in the moment. You know, I don't know. I could be wrong. Now, the last thing I want to say, this 7-year-old, you heard what the lady said. He's at school, but he got to be segregated from all the students. You know, I kind of understand that. Now, I don't think it's anything about how he dealing with the situation. I think they doing it because they know them children over there probably going to be poking fun at him. You know how kids is. They reckless at the mouth when it comes to stuff, you know, but they children, this is what they do. Nah, 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 you know, that's what they do, you know. And they segregating him from the room so them kids won't fuck with him. And probably another reason is because the teacher probably afraid he gonna do some shit to him. And which I'm not knocking him for that. I would do the same thing too. I would segregate him from the classroom until he's all right. Then I'll bring him back. You know, because I don't want no problems. And I don't want him to see what his big brother did and have him thinking it's okay for him to do that to somebody because he got mad and upset. So as far as him being segregated from the class, I ain't got no problem with that. I think they doing the right thing. Better safe than sorry. Amen. Better safe than sorry. All right. So that's what I think about the whole situation. For those of y'all who gonna watch it later, y'all tell me what y'all think, you know. And if y'all been dealing with blackouts, y'all tell me, is it possible that you can go do all that doing a blackout, go grab stuff and this, that, the third, all that blacking out? Or was he saying that I blacked out when I started stabbing her? Maybe that's what he meant. I don't know. But the way they giving it is, he done blacked out throughout the whole process, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any kids, so I don't know. I just got a crazy dog. All right. But anyway, guys, let's play this one more time. Damn it. Gotta wait till this ad pass by. Hey, chat remote, what's going on, honey? Oh, chat remote, I'm glad you're here because you been giving some good comments when you catch my stuff. So I want you to tell me what you think about this. You know, I don't know if you just got here or you've been here for a length of time, whatnot, but you get good comments. So you know, I'm glad you're here. All right, let's go.
12-year-old rather, who is accused of stabbing a neighbor, says that her son
is
full of regret. Fox 26's Dominique Keith joining us live with an update tonight. Dominique.
Yeah, the mom of the 12-year-old says she never thought it would be her reality visiting her son in a juvenile detention center after he was charged with stabbing a nearly 60-year-old woman.
Oh God, it's me again.
Oh, I forgot about that part too. I don't know what she mean by that. Again, I don't know what she mean. It's me again. My boy done did something again. Or God, is me again. I'm going through some more shit again, you know, because, you know, a lot of us got a lot of stuff on our plate, you know. We got a lot of stuff we deal with, you know. Maybe she's talking about that, but some people just got more issues than others, you know. So I would like to know what she meant by that. And Khadijah, hey, you see this baby? Hey, my platform is open. It's open. All right.
Let's do this. We got to get through this.
Khadijah says praying and crying have replaced eating and sleeping since Saturday, when her two sons, 7 and 12 years old, were captured on another neighbor's home camera walking up a neighbor's driveway, and investigators say the 12-year-old went into the 59-year-old woman's garage and stabbed her several times.
It hurt so bad because first it was a woman. You know, it's a woman he did it to, but also because it's my child. It's my child.
I can agree with her on that. I can agree with her. A little 12-year-old should be arguing no grown up at all, okay? He shouldn't be arguing no grown up at all. It's something would have went down. As a matter of fact, the way they explained that the story had went, if it went down like that, they supposed to have went and got their grandma or called their mom, but they didn't do that. So, hey.
Child.
Khadijah had been at work when it happened. Her mom was watching her children, and she soon received the tragic news.
I just started screaming and hollering.
She says her 12-year-old was diagnosed with mental illness when he was 8, has been getting treatment since, and has had several stays in mental health hospitals.
He was diagnosed with mental issues at 8 years old and has been at the getting treatment since then and been at the hospital several times for his mental issues. Again, like I said earlier, I'm not knocking the mom and I'm not trying to down her. But from 8 years old to 4 years later, and he going through all this, you know, apparently what you doing for him or what the hospital doing for him, whatever the case may be, it's not working. Or it could be a situation that he's not taking his medicine. It could be that too. All right. And it could be that, you know, you give him his medicine, but you're not watching him taking it. So it's easy for him to hide his medication. You know, I've seen people do that. They try to hide their medication so they won't take it. You know, I'd be like, wow, you need that, you know, but they try to hide it so they don't have to take it. You know, maybe even for a 12-year-old, maybe he feels nothing wrong with him. Okay, it could be one of the situations too. So it's a few ways you could decipher that, you know. But from 8 to 12 years old, he's been getting treatment and he's been in the hospital several times. What they're telling me right there, again, whatever y'all got in place or whatever the plan is, apparently it's not working. All right.
He's now locked up in juvenile detention.
My big boy's scared. He's really scared. And he's really regretful what he's done. He doesn't understand why he can't come home.
Why did he do it?
He say that she was cussing at them and yelling at them and trying to hit them with a rake.
She was cussing at them and trying to hit them with a rake. And also, he don't understand why he can't come home. Well, I don't know what to say about that part, you know. I mean, just because he's 12 and just because he got mental issues doesn't necessarily say that he's ignorant, okay? He know why he can't come home. Maybe he's thinking that since he's 12, why is he still there, okay? Maybe he's thinking like that. I don't know. You got a lot of youngins feel like just because they're young, they can't hold them for long, which in actuality, that is somewhat kind of true. Because remember, the kill boys stealing people's cars, and I heard the young man say it on the video. Man, they catch us stealing cars. They ain't going to do it but keep us like probably about a week or a couple of days. When we're going to be right back out, okay? That's why I say that with him. Maybe he figures since he's 12 years old that he's not going to be there for long, okay? But what he probably didn't realize is every city and every state is different when it comes to stuff like this. Now, again, I do not believe that woman tried to hit them with a rake. I'm sorry. Nobody ain't never came out and said shit about no rake that she was trying to hit somebody with a rake. Now, they say she was trying to steal for the landscaping folks or whatnot and hitting them or whatnot, but nobody ever came out, not to my knowledge, nobody ever came out and said that the woman tried to attack them boys with a rake, okay? But here's the thing, though. I just thought about this too. She's trying to attack you with a rake, but you got on the bike and pulled your pants up though. So you for this other trying to fight her, she got a rake in her hand? All right now, I hear you. But no, I don't believe that's what happened. I don't believe what's happened. I told you what I believe what happened. I believe they went there picking at that woman, fucking with that woman, and shit went left. Hey, she said something and it got them mad. You know, that's what I think what happened. But hey, let's continue.
Did he tell you why he took it upon himself to try to handle it?
He said he blacked out.
After the
He said he blacked out. I mean, I'm kind of iffy on that one too.
confrontation, the boys came back minutes later wearing gloves before the woman was stabbed. She says the son she knows loves school, is on the honor roll, and friendly.
I pray that she be okay, in which I know now she's okay, and I pray that she gets the help she needs.
The woman is now in stable condition. Neighbors say she too suffers from mental illness. Earlier Saturday, before she was stabbed, the Harris County Sheriff's Office says deputies were called to the woman's home because she was attempting to hit and steal from her landscapers.
She was attempting to hit the landscapers, not the children. She was attempting to hit the landscapers, not the children. Let me say that one more time. She was attempting to hit the landscapers, not the children. Okay? And this in the same day now. They said earlier that day they had to call the police because she did that. We're trying to steal from the landscaper and try to hit them. So, again, we hear this happen prior to this incident. Where did the rake come from? Nobody ain't saying shit about no rake. Even the neighbor who they showed numerous times on the news clip, she didn't even say, hey, she came out and tried to hit her with a rake. And when y'all just seen before they got to the scene right here, y'all saw the lady who came over there and told them, leave her alone. Go on by y'all business. All right? So again, where did the rake come from? I'm sorry, I missed something. Where did the rake come from? This is the first time I'm hearing that. Okay? And then you just gonna stand there and let her hit you with it? All right.
I want to say sorry again because I am sorry. I'm truly sorry. He gets mental help. You know, he receives everything I can, but if there's anything else that anybody wants to recommend for him, please tell me. Don't feel scared to tell me. Let me know what y'all recommend.
You do everything you can. You do everything you can. And you know what? I don't doubt that. And you probably do. You probably do, ma'am. You probably do. But again, what I'm saying is, if you're doing all that you can, and we heard earlier from 8 years old up to 12 years old now, and here we are, March the 30th, 2024. It seems to me nothing is working, baby. Even if somebody does give you advice, I'm sure you probably gonna tell them, I already tried that. So people giving you advice and you already tried it, then what do you have left to do? What do you have left to do? All right? Because it sounds like to me, no matter what you're doing, it's not working. It's not. And I'm not sitting here saying that he just gonna act normal every day. He's not. He's gonna have triggers. That's why they call mental illness. He's gonna have triggers. Okay? But how the story's being told and how you telling it, your 12-year-old is just literally out of control. He's out of control. Okay? He's just out of control. Chat remote, I said that earlier, baby. Thank you. I said that earlier. I love you for that. I said that earlier. I think he's only telling half of the story. And he making up shit. Okay? And hoping that it won't be as worse as the story sound. Okay? Because again, he's 12 years old. He may have mental issues. But it does not mean he's ignorant. Amen? It don't mean that he's ignorant by a long shot. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go so far as say this. I think a lot of that shit that went on with that woman, he knew damn well what he was doing. I just find it hard that he blacked out. I'm sorry. I just find it hard that he blacked out. Only thing I can believe that he blacked out on when he started stabbing her, he might have blacked out then. But the whole scenario itself, I don't believe he blacked out. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Okay? I don't believe it. And especially when somebody came and told y'all, leave that woman alone. And you came back. So I got to ask this question right here. What did she say to you so bad that your mama may have not said to you when she tried to put you in your place? What did this woman, the 59-year-old woman with mental illness, what did she say to you so bad, young man, that your mama probably said the same thing to you when you got out of control? She probably said the same thing to you. So what made the 59-year-old what she said so bad that you had to come back and cut her? I just thought about that. And Khadijah, look here, baby. And again, I say this to you, if anybody passes this to you. I really would like to know, when he get upset with you, does he act like this towards you? Because I'm not hearing you say, well, he get mad, he tried me. Well, I don't think you will say that publicly. You might not want to say that publicly, okay? And I just see somebody in the chat room said she might be scared of him. That could be it too. But I think in a situation like this, me personally, yes, medication may help him, but you know what he need? A stern male figure. Amen? A stern male figure. Even if it is the father, if the father is stern, he need him now more than anything. They could be part of his program too, that stern male figure. It's not going to completely stop his behavior, but it might minimize a lot of it. All right? Because the dad can talk to him. He can talk to him. Not saying that you can't, but the dad can talk to him. And the dad going to say it with a stern voice. I understand you got shit you dealing with, man, but come on, man. This ain't that. This ain't that, man. What's that stuff they say now? This ain't what you want. You need a stern person say that to him. And not just saying they're going to kick his ass. But you need somebody with sternness. And tell him, no, this ain't what you want, man. Because if you keep going down this road, you're going to forever be in juvenile. And when you get older, you're going to be forever behind them bars. And you don't want that, do you? No. Well, I suggest you straighten up then. Hey, the dad probably tell him so. He'll probably go so far telling me this because you get older, you still doing this. Don't look for me to bail you out. I'm gonna show you tough love and leave you down there, and let you see what happens when you be disobedient and we try to talk to you. Okay, it'll probably be something like that. All right. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Now, Khadijah says Saturday was her boys' first time riding their bikes on a different street without her. But again, she was at work and her mom was watching her children. And she says not only did her son hurt someone else and likely his own future, but she says their other children are very affected by what happened. Her 7-year-old, for instance, she says her son's school has been very supportive, but in order for him to continue to go to school, the 7-year-old now has to be isolated from the other children. Reporting live in downtown Houston, I'm Damalie Keith, Fox 26 News.
And see, and that's another thing right there. The young man has to understand that for every action, there's opposite reaction. What he has done, like the lady said, she's absolutely correct. What you done has had an effect on their neighborhood. It had effect on other children who was around when it happened, or either other children that heard from it. And most of all, man, not only did it have effect on your mom, but it had effect on your 7-year-old brother who probably looked up to you. Now it'll leak down to him. Again, where he got to be segregated from the class. He probably don't want that, but he got to be segregated from the class because of what he has done. Okay? And that's why I tell y'all, man, people who got these dark clouds, they doing all this fuck shit, all in the streets and whatnot, and keep want to come to your house, bringing that shit with them. Hey, don't be afraid to say, hey, man, I can't do it. You keep doing it, man, because your luggage, you keep bringing it with you when you're doing all that fuck shit in the street. And you want to come to my house, and that shit following you when you come to my house. All right? Now, I'll let you come in and shoot the shit every now and again, man, but you got too much shit going on in the street, man, for you to keep coming to my house, man. They're just too much, bro. I want to live. I want to die of natural cause. Not because of some shit you brought to my doorstep because some fools follow you to my house. Right? Now, this is speaking in general. All right? So, I would say this whenever the young man gets out, I would the mom would tell him that, hey, this what you did. You done affected a whole lot of people. You done affected me. You done affected your grandmother. Most of all, you affected your little brother. He can't even go in the classroom. He got to be somewhere else. He got to be somewhere else. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with her telling him that because he has to learn. He has to learn. Right. And he's on honor roll. He's on honor roll too. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I said what I said. As always, I tell y'all, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But at the end of the day, I don't believe he blacked out. I don't. I believe he only tell his mama half the truth. I don't think he telling her the whole story. I think he making up shit. You know, whatever the mom got going on, trying to help him out, it sounds like to me it's not working. They need to come up with a better plan or whatever the case may be. Or excuse me, may be. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know one thing. If we keep going down this route, it ain't gonna be no happy ending for him. It ain't gonna be no happy ending for him. We keep going down this route. It's not gonna end pretty. All right. Okay. He's now locked up in juvenile detention. He's really scared. He's really regretful about what he did. Of course. Again, like I said, he's not ignorant. He when it comes to something like that, he gonna come to his senses. Yeah, because he's behind some walls. All right. Of course he gonna be regretful. Of course. I told you he's not ignorant. He is regretful. All right. But that's natural. He's really scared. He's really regretful about what he did. He wishes he could take it back. He doesn't understand why he can't come home. He know why he can't come home. Why did he do it? He said she was cussing at them and yelling at them, trying to hit them with a rake. Did he tell you why he took it upon himself to try to handle it? He said he blacked out. Son, why didn't you tell somebody? Okay, I guess this is what the mom said. Son, why didn't you tell somebody? Why did you go and do that? Just why? All I can say is why, said the distraught mother. So she asked him. Again, after the confrontation with the woman, the boys came back to her home minutes later wearing gloves before she was stabbed. Now that part right there really got me. It really shook me. Where did you get that from? Khadijah asked. Okay, the mom asking the questions. She asked the question. Where did you get that from? Again, makes me more believe he did not black out. He did not black out. He got mad. She says right here, now that part right there really got me. It really shook me. Where did you get that from? His mama named Khadijah says. She said his son, she knows, loves school, is on honor roll and friendly. I never thought my son would do something like this. I pray she's okay, which I know she's okay. I pray she gets the help she needs, as well as my son gets the help he needs. All right? The woman's not in a stable condition. Okay? So, again, why? This part gets me now. After the confrontation with the woman, the boys came back to her home minutes later wearing gloves before she was stabbed. Now that part really got me. It really shook me. Where did you get that from? Ma'am, what was his answer when he told you that? What was his answer when he told you that? I would love to hear. Khadijah, hey, you know what? If this comes to you, dear, hey, my platform is open. I promise you. You could tell. Hey, this is pretty interesting, ma'am. It's pretty interesting, you know. But other than that, though, hey, prayers up to you and your family, you know. And hopefully y'all can get some kind of resolution, man, where this young man won't be going through this no more. Because again, it is how he cuts up, and then on top of that, it sounds like he started it. That's all I can say. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. Again, let me know what y'all think. For those who will watch this later, you know, how do you feel about this? What do you think? If you do have recommendations, I'd like to hear recommendations too, because what can you recommend her to do that she probably ain't already tried? You know, can't wait to see y'all thoughts. Catch y'all next time. If anybody told y'all today, let me be the first to tell y'all I love y'all. And hey, I'll see y'all again. Peace out.